Let's get to our sports panel this morning. Cameron McMillan is here, Deputy Head of Sport for NZME, and Chris Reive, Senior Sports Journalist. Good morning, lads.
Morning.
Good to see you both.
Likewise.
The All Blacks, what are the big surprises in the squad rugby championship, Chris?
Yeah, I think the biggest one is seeing Simon Parker called in to the loose forwards in the main squads. There were, I think, in total 42 players named, with 6 of those being injury covers, and Simon Parker was in the initial 36, which, you know, if you talk to a Chiefs fan, they've been sort of singing his praises for the last few years. He's been one of those guys who's sort of pushed his case, but then injuries have sort of set him back a few years. He's put a good season together now, and now he gets an opportunity to sort of make one of those sort of wider loose forward spots his own, which, you know, there's been a little bit of rotation there, so another guy gets a crack.
Great.
Razor calls him intimidating, which is kind of what the All Blacks have been looking for. A number 6 who can come in and to smash players. That's what you want. He's a big guy, and again, in Argentina, he could get a chance to do that. Just hit some guys and make an impact. That's what you want to do, right?
And smash them.
Exactly.
Get in there, make a mark, go home.
Yeah.
Do you think that's rugby, really, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and Razor. The thing about the squad is like Dalton Papali's been dropped, and Razor's made some big calls, and he didn't really do that last year in his first year. And he said to the press he had to make some hard phone calls. And one of them was probably to Dalton Papali and Christian Leo-Willie, who had pretty good performance in France, against France. But yeah, this new guy, hopefully he can go in there and make a big impression.
Excellent, smash him.
Yeah.
How did the Warriors can the Warriors turn things around? I mean, we talk about this every week. It's getting worse and worse. It feels like we're back in the danger zone of, you know, what do you think?
There's potential. There's potential. They do get some players back this week. Yeah,
Yes,
ever the optimist.
The injured players, so they're coming back.
Chanel Harris-Tavita comes back this week. He was named at 5'8", so that's a positive sign to see him named in the initial starting lineup. James Fisher-Harris has been named in the extended bench. Dimitrik Vaimonga, he's named on the bench as well. So a few troops come back, but they got a tough trip away to the Bulldogs, so the best defensive team in the competition. Makes life pretty tricky this week.
Yeah.
I'll give them a stat though for Warriors fans. The Warriors are 5-0, unbeaten in New South Wales this season. So this game has been played in Sydney. So there you go. They're unbeaten in New South Wales. So yeah, they'll win this one.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Now, what else are we talking about this morning? Oh, the golf. On the back of 2 wins for the PGA Tour this year, Ryan Fox essentially achieved everything that he set out to do.
Yeah, he's in the FedEx playoffs. So this is the first tournament this week. So the top 70 from the PGA Tour this year, this is the first tournament. And then it gets cut off to 50 and then the top 30. So he's hovering around about 32 at the moment. So a good performance this week, and then he could play in the Tour Championship at the end in a couple of weeks. And we're talking big money. Like the winner for this week gets $6 million. The winner next week gets $6 million. And then if he gets into that final tournament, that's 40 million New Zealand. So a good couple of weeks. He could walk home with, you know, north of 50 million New Zealand if he hits form again. And after he's had 2 wins this year, so he should have confidence, yeah.
It must cost them a lot to do to travel around and you know, you can go ages without winning anything.
You can, and if you go through, you know, a few weeks of not making a cut, then you're not getting paid either.
Yeah,
that makes life a little bit trickier.
Who's the guy? Is it Scheffler?
Scotty.
Yeah, he was not complaining, but saying he wasn't sure whether he enjoyed doing it or not. And I looked at how much he got paid. He was paid like $98 million in the last year.
He's very good at golf. Yep. He is very good at golf.
Why is
it's almost too easy.
Why is he so miserable? He's great at his job. He's paid a butt ton of money.
Yeah, it's funny. After he said that, he came out, won the tournament, and you know, I think maybe that was taken a little bit out of context. He did sort of say in his post-tournament speech that might have been the case, you know.
Oh, it was a bit of a beat-up.
It's always nice to win a tournament, but then at the end of the day, you go back home to your family and
Did we do the dirty on him? The media did the dirty on him. Said he was complaining when actually he's just fine. All right, the Black Caps, good win in the first test against Zimbabwe, which we talked about the other day. How much can we read into that result? What are we looking at going forward?
So that second test starts tonight again in Bulawayo. And again, injuries, just like the All Blacks, just like the Warriors. The Black Caps have got injuries. Tom Latham, the captain, he's been ruled out again, so he's not going to play in this test. Nathan Smith, all-rounder, he's out. Will O'Rourke, the fast bowler, he's out. It was only a 3-day test for the first test, and Will O'Rourke didn't survive, sore back. If it was a 5-day test, it may be interesting, but a 3-day, he only couldn't even last 3 days, so he's out. So we're going to see some debutants. Jacob Duffy, the fast bowler, will come in. And then there's a couple of others that could come in, Zach Folkes or Matthew Fisher, 2 fast bowlers as well. One of them maybe plays. So we could see some fresh faces tonight.
Nice. The injury thing, are teams getting more cautious with players, just in every sort of sporting arena? Are players getting a bit softer? Are the teams getting more protective? As soon as you get a tiny little niggle, are they trying to take you off and repair and recoup you before it gets worse? So do you think that's a trend that's happening?
I think it probably depends on where in the season you are or what the competition you're going into is. Like, this one is a good opportunity for the Black Caps to, I guess, rotate some of those guys. And the fast bowler injury, the sore back is a classic fast bowler injury, and you've seen guys miss a lot of time because of that. So it's not one you want to take very lightly. So if you do have someone pull up and say, hey, I'm probably not going to be 100% for this one, you'd better to put them on ice and not risk further damage for what comes down the track.
Yeah, true.